Well, my day started today quite early with my delivery of materials for the foundation for my new shed. I've done a few things since the last time we talked. Here you can see the gradual construction of my firewood shelter. And here I've been raising my deck and leveling it off. I managed to salvage quite a bit of materials over the weekend from a shed that was going to be dismantled. So using some of the 2x4s from there and some Sawhorse brackets, I was able to fashion 2 new Sawhorses for myself. They're fairly simple to use. They're pre-shaped. I used my 2x4s at a 33-inch length. You insert the 2x4s into the brackets up to the lip. And I simply used bracket joist nails to secure them. I did struggle a little bit with the ends of the 2x4s, getting them into the brackets, but I solved that by both using a rubber mallet so I didn't destroy the metal, and also taking a hammer to the ends of the 2x4s, and I just rounded off the rough edges a little bit so that it would slide into the bracket a little easier. And here you see me using the the mallet to pound the bracket into place. And here I am using the hammer to round out those edges so that they can get into the bracket easier. And just simply tapping it down until it makes it to the lip. I use the rubber mallet so that I don't dent the wood, although it's a sawhorse, so it doesn't have to be perfect. So I've made 2 of them now. And the next thing that I need to do is hammer in the nails. And because these are scrap 2x4s, they're a little bit uneven. So I take my reciprocating saw, or some call it a sawzall, and I just trimmed them so they both matched. I made it easier on myself by using one long and one short on each set of legs so that I had a guide. I thought this would be easier than having to measure and make the second set exactly the same as the first. Okay, so now that I've got both sets of legs, now it's time to put the top on. And this is fairly simple, actually. Both of the tops of the brackets have teeth on them. And so you simply pull the legs apart until the teeth bite into your 2x4. And then you nail them in to the pre-drilled holes in the metal frame. It could not be simpler. And then it remains to be seen to just build a second sawhorse. Around this time I was losing my fire, so I like to have a fire burning when I'm working around in the yard. The ambiance is really amazing. Yep, that should work. And back to work. Simple as that. I highly recommend the Sawhorse brackets. They're very inexpensive. Canadian, one set I paid $9 for, and the other one was $7 and change. Very affordable. And like I said, it's scrap 2x4, so very inexpensive to make. The rest of the afternoon I spent somewhat leisurely. I decided it was time to clear away the brush so that I had a place to build my foundation. When I moved the trailer in, there was a lot of tree, deadfall and whatnot, so I spent the afternoon clearing it, burning off some of it, and I finished up the evening with a beautiful steak and stuffed mushroom dinner. And of course the campfire begs out for the s'more. And then to watch the embers until you can't stand the cold outside. Good night.